the Gene Anthony Ray, Tony Ray from Fame.
Fame, yep.
He's from my community. May he rest in peace. But he was one of those tough guys, and I'll never forget, one day he came back from being on set, Fame, you know, he had a beautiful body, and he liked to show it.
You do too.
Oh, thank you, my love.
We those up there, girl. Let me call my eyes.
Well, no, but I you know, I take
good,
great,
girl.
I take great pride in being a curvy woman. I got this
Baby,
and I got this,
I'm
so
trying
you
to
know,
tell
I'm not just okay.
You look, you look
Okay.
delicious.
Thank you, my love. Thank
Say it,
you.
baby.
But he came home from being on set, and he had on a white, tiny little tennis short. Remember back in the 80s, we used to wear little tiny tennis shorts? And he had on a white, really great tank top and all these chains on, like a multitude of Mr. T chains. And he had those legs. And remember, he had that pulsating booty. And he pumped onto the avenue, and the boys on the corner saw us snickering, and he was like, I know you're not laughing, because I had you, and you.
Oh, baby.
And then he proceeded to tell them, F word don't mean punk. And that, you know, for me was like a lot of what I experienced growing up in Harlem around the gay friends that I had. They would hold their own, and they were not going to
Cut you quick. Wow.
Yeah, they would cut you quick, and they weren't afraid to fight for their rights or fight for their existence to be. And that's not to say that they perhaps were not traumatized by the name calling or, you know, but I don't remember anyone being beat up because of it. You know what I mean? That's not to say it didn't happen. I'm just saying, you know. But so that's always been a part of my life. My brother's gay as well. And when my brother came out as being gay, my mom was just like, you're my son. And my dad felt the same way. You know what I mean? And so
You've had great role models.
I've had great role models.
Yes.
And it's also true, you know, when people say, oh, it's because people are old, I'm like, no, it's not, because my mom is 94. My dad would have been 97, and they accepted their son who was gay. So it's not about age. It's about bigotry.
Oh.
One of the things that really saddens me is that oftentimes we will have the amazing gay son who is the straight A student that has a great career, has an amazing, amazing life. And he'll be shunted, or he'll be like, kind of like, he's the black sheep. And then we got Pookie, who's in and out of the situation, of the jail. And every time he come home, we throwing him a party. Like he's a returning hero from the war.
Yeah, he coming home from the joint.
You know what I mean? And I just think that that's so insane to me. Not to say that we shouldn't welcome Pookie back, but certainly we should also look at young Antoine, who is doing incredibly great things in his life, who's always there for mom.
I loved what you said about, because I think we forget the messages we send. Like you said, there's nothing wrong with throwing a party for Pookie, but when you don't embrace this other person for that one thing, because it's like, why does that make any sense, right?
He checks every box of excellence, except in your mind, because he is gay, that makes him less than. That makes no sense to me.
And I think for black males,
It
a
makes
lot of
no
black
sense.
males really have to struggle with that, because what's held up in the community as the standard oftentimes isn't black excellence. If you're perceived to be articulate, certain things, then you're a punk, and if you're a punk, you're nothing.
Right.
And so you have, people out here portraying these false identities, trying to be street, trying to be this, trying to be that, out there putting their lives in danger, slinging dope on the corner, not because they're really trying to make money for their family, but because they're trying to fit into an environment that says this is what a man is. And so we got to blow this open and say, hey, we're all of that. Men are all of that, right? And wherever you choose to be in your lane, be in your lane, and the rest of y'all stay in your lane.
Right.
Right on. Right on.
Scared me half the time.
So we gotta hear about all the.
I'm like, hey, it's LA. I heard y'all got a lot of things going on here. I'm like, what's going on?